Y'all know I'm always up at 5 in the morning anyway. So I wanted to come and tell you guys to be careful. Please be careful on YouTube. There are some witches on here that will spread sickness to you. Now, the reason why I get 100 to 300,000 views per month on this channel, which is a mere pittance to other YouTubers. But then again, I'm not a YouTuber. I just use YouTube to advertise my business. The reason why I get 100 to 300,000 views per month on this channel is because people relate to me. That's the reason why. It's because people relate to me. There are some people that are on here that are not authentic witches. They're just looking for YouTube fame. They're mad because of the views that I get based upon my readings. Now, there's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 witches total that I have counted that come on here and they look for people to transfer their spiritual illnesses to. They look for people to pass their sickness and disease to. What's up, Libra girl? Hello. And I've noticed they thought they was slick. But I noticed it years ago. I've noticed that there are some people on here that are looking for hosts. They are looking for bodies to transfer illnesses to. I know it for a fact because they've tried to do it to me. These are very sick individuals who are sick mentally as well as physically. Why they're on YouTube, no one will ever know. Why, if they're such powerful witches, they can't heal themselves. I dealt with a very, very difficult reading the other day, and I was able to heal myself from that reading. Y'all need to be careful on here. If you find me, you're very lucky because I'm an authentic healer. These other witches on here, I don't know. Now, the ones that I have recommended are the ones that I have recommended, the ones that I would go to, because they're real people experiencing real life. I'm going to do readings a little bit later on. Yeah. Yep. I'll probably get some uploads done too. Everything that they do, they're not a coven, they're gang stalking. They're gang stalkers. There's a difference between a coven and gang stalkers. That's what these people are. They're gang stalkers. Everything that they do, even the little bit of black magic that they do, attacks, from them and their coven will backfire on them horribly. And these witches are going to reap what they sow, is what I can promise you. First of all, I can tell you this. None of them have the power or the authority to put anybody through any trials. Trust me. Trust me, they don't. Okay. And a lot of them, their perfect lives, it's made up. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's. They would love to convince you that everything is so perfect and wonderful for them. And they've got wonderful families and everything is just so wonderful. But it's not. If they were, they would not be homing in to attack one person. They just wouldn't do it. And so I'm just letting y'all know to be careful out here. Obviously, y'all been listening to me, though. That's obvious. I'm so happy that you guys have been listening to me. Okay? I can tell that the spiritual community has been listening to me, and you guys as clients have been listening to me. Okay? Because these people obviously are not getting any clients and they're mad at me when I told them that this was going to happen. Period. It's nothing else that you can do about it. Are you going to question the actual real authority? This woman said, "Oh, you're going through trials." What trials? You don't have the authority, the spiritual authority, to put me through any trials. I mean, it's just the reality of it. I don't know what is so hard with these women with accepting reality. This woman does not have the authority to try me in any way. She don't even have the authority to judge me. I just don't get it, y'all. Some people just don't have no respect these days. Well, you know what they say, there's no honor among thieves. And that's the truth. They don't have no honor. They don't have no self-respect. Play little childish games like little children. But that's not what we have to do. And that's not the standard that we are setting. So I'm glad and I'm happy that the spiritual community has been listening to me, because if y'all were not listening to me, these people would not be attacking me, or they think they're not attacking me. They're just upset and venting because it's literally like over for these people. Swear to God is. And I don't lie about stuff like this. I told them to stop lying in the spirit and to stop doing things to people. I told them that. What do? They go back and they do the same thing. And it's almost like I am their mother. I'm only 42 years old and I got to teach a grown woman how to act. It's terrible. Y'all, I just, and I'm happy that y'all have been listening to me, because obviously y'all been listening to me, because these people are not getting anything. Anything. Okay. Y'all know when I do my prosperity readings, those readings are not for these people. Those readings ain't for you. Those readings are for people that got good sense. When you don't have the authority, you just don't have the authority. And that's the end of it. You can't get mad because you just don't have the authority over people that you want to have. That's too bad. But I told y'all that some of these witches on here is transferring illnesses to people. I'm just keeping it real with you. And you just can't trust them. But like I said, y'all been listening. Because these people are mad. That whole group needs to sit down somewhere and be quiet is what they need to do. I'm just keeping it real with you. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how light you are, how dark you are, how long your hair is. You just need to sit down and shut up and stop harassing people. That is what you're going to have to do. A 42-year-old woman should not have to say that to a 50-something-year-old witch. Right now, I'm the only one making sense. And then you get mad. Hold on, y'all. I had to wash the stuff off my hands. Because you know what? Even if you're not doing spiritual work, even if you ain't lit no candle, your energy, your harassment. This woman was just in somebody's chat room advocating gang stalking and harassment. I mean, which one are you? Are you a witch or are you a vampire? Or are you a witch or are you a gang stalker? Well, I'm sorry. I'm having a, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I believe that this lady done got herself mixed up in the wrong thing. And I believe that lady is possessed. Do y'all understand me? Possessed, been under possession for the past 4 years. Nobody is telling her because nobody cares. Good grief. Anytime you have to resort to talking about a child, anytime you have to resort to talking about children, what does that tell you? I mean, I'm sorry, it's just the truth. How long did you think that people were going to fall for this act? I don't understand it. So won't it be? Guys, I swear to you. The gravy train has left. The Jamila codependency gravy train has left. Behold, I send you out amongst the wolves. Okay? Do y'all understand me? Codependency is never good. Never. It's not good for any of the parties involved. And you just gonna have to reap what you sow. That's really the only thing that you can do at this point is reap what you sow. I'm just telling you. Like this is, and you know what? It makes no sense. And you know, I think this does have something to do with Black people. It makes no sense for us to still be having the same discussion 4 years later. You know, and it's just it's not healthy. I can imagine this woman's children are probably looking at her like, my God, what has gotten into my mama? What's up, Jacretia? Oh, it's only 2 a.m. there. You must be in California. Gravy Exactly. But what's going wrong? That's, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. She supposedly has a temple. What's the problem? You're a very, very successful practitioner with a temple. Why are you harassing me? You see what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be successful. You got everything you want. You got a husband. You know, all your children went to school for a million years, and all your life is just so wonderful. Why are you focused on me? Well, I could tell she was trying to talk about my kid. And yeah, she was definitely talking about me. No, she didn't say my name, but I took offense to it because this same witch was just in somebody else's chat room trying to harass me the other night. Mm, I don't think so. I don't think that she will. I mean, she's definitely not accurate in what she's saying, but I know that she's talking about me. Even though what she's saying is very, very inaccurate. Yes, my son can talk. Yes, he is pot trained. He's been pot trained since he was a year old. I'm sorry, 2. I didn't pot train Jacob till he was 2. Okay. So I'm assuming that she's talking about me. I believe that she is. Okay. Let's say she was talking about somebody else, though. Why would she talk about that person like that? Why wouldn't she be a good influence? Why wouldn't she have something positive to say, though, Graveyard Dirt? Tell me why. Why would she throw somebody under the bus that has problems? Why would she do that? That's not what we do. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, whoever it is that she's talking about, whoever it is that they're talking about, clearly just needs some guidance, whoever it is. But I know for a fact that she called herself talking about me because there was a couple of different things that was said in the chat room talking about, if you got so much money, why you living in a house with mold and mushrooms and da 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 da. So we know they were talking about me. And what makes no sense is that, why are you so evil? Like, that's what I want people to get. That's what I want people to open up their eyes to. I don't know, Graveyard Dirt. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I really don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I can't agree with that because just everything that, and again, it's this form of gaslighting. If you go over to Tina's channel, her other channel, you will see this lady in the chat room along with other people in that black sector. Already know what's going on. They've been targeting me for 4 years. This is a fact. And like I said, even if she's not talking about me and she is talking about another woman, why in the world would she dog that woman out? Why wouldn't she be a positive influence in that woman's life? Tell me why. If I knew somebody that was like the person that she was talking about, I would be a positive influence in that person's life. I would say, you know what? It's going to be okay. I would take them by the hand. I would hug them tight. And I would say, it is going to be okay. I would never, ever, ever degrade somebody the way that she did. Now, the other one was trying to destroy my children's lives. So I don't care about her. I don't care about any of them because they were all trying to destroy my baby's lives. Well, I'm sorry. If it's the son's girlfriend, then maybe she needs to handle her business off of YouTube. It sounds like she's trying to take shots at me. Okay, and that's certainly what it looks like. She may have been talking about more than one person. She shouldn't be talking about me at all. I would be embarrassed to talk about me like that. I'm just going to keep it real with you. If I were any of those people that are in that group, I would be embarrassed to still be talking about me right now. I would be too embarrassed. I'm embarrassed talking about them because, eh, you know, because it just doesn't make any sense. I'm embarrassed for them. They thought that they would get away with it because they thought that nobody cared about me. That is their problem. These people take advantage and literally is trying to stand in a position that you have no authority. Are you serious? What messages are you getting from your guides that are leading you down this path of destruction? I had pedophiles online talking about having sex with my son. Of course, I homeschool. Do you understand me? I'm always up this late. I was sitting there watching a movie, and Spirit told me to go to her channel. Yeah, I already got my candles burning. Every time somebody talk about me, I burn a candle. Especially when you're talking about me negatively. Now, when you're talking about me in a positive way, I won't do nothing to you. But when you're talking about me negatively, I will use magic on you. And I'm talking about authentic magic, not a game. I'm not going to have a troll call you and email you to record the conversation so that I can say, hey, you didn't play this game with me. Well, I didn't ask to play the game with you. I didn't ask for that game. So then what is the problem? Okay, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I am always up this late. I usually stay up till about 7. And it will change though. Spirit has been keeping me up late because they want me to, be on my P's and Q's. They want me to be on my stuff. They don't want they tired. They tired. We ready to fight to the bitter end. We ending it. We ending stuff because this makes no sense. I don't want to be talking about these same people next week. In fact, this one chick who is completely obsessed with me. I mean, it is just y'all. I swear, the obsession is real. Miserably obsessed. I am a very telepathic person. I can hear people talking about me, right? Always been able to hear people talking about me. So I'm clear audience or clear audio or something. Watching you be obsessed with me, that doesn't make me miserable. I don't particularly feel the need to be friends with you. So is it because of my friend? Is it because, I don't care about your friendship? You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. I know what my priorities are. My priorities have been survival. Um, mm, Well, they need to say it louder. They need to say the good things and not the bad things. I don't particularly have anything negative to say about anybody myself, but when you are attacking me, when you are bullying me online, what choice do I have? This has been going on for 4 years with this lady. I'd rather my YouTube experience be much more positive. You think I want things to be like this? No. It sucks having people stalk you. It sucks having this crazy, and you know what I think it is? I think it is the thirst for these people to be friends with white people. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I gotta keep it real. I would never do this to another black woman or a white woman. Not unless she deserved it, unless she was attacking me. So this is not even in my personality. Even when I was in school years ago, I was the quiet one. Yeah, I got picked at a little bit, but it wasn't no hate. So where does this even come from? It don't come from me. And then try to make it seem like, oh, well, that's you doing that. No, that ain't me doing that. I'm on here to do readings, do my thing, commune with y'all, and go. And then I'm especially not obsessed with YouTube. I don't think about YouTube all the time. I don't think about people on YouTube all the time. You got to be able to balance this. You can't be on here just constantly obsessing over what somebody said about you or what. First of all, that's not good for business. And my business is helping people. That is what I do at the end of the day. Judge me, say whatever you want to say about me, but I help people. And you want to convince people that I can't help them because you don't like me? Are you kidding me? They all in a group, they all in the same Facebook group saying we're going to convince everybody, as many people as possible, that they shouldn't get spiritual work from this woman who has performed miracles for people. That they shouldn't get spiritual work through me because they don't like me. Make that make sense to me. That's all I'm asking. Well, they must like me. They talk about me all day, every day. All day, every day. They're constantly talking about me. And you know, it's been disturbing. My protection is more powerful than their obsession, but it's been perplexing because I am a person with actual real spiritual gifts. There is no way in hell that these people have the spiritual gifts that they claim that they have. No way, Jose. Telepaths and empaths are somewhere meditating. This is what I do with probably 30 to 40% of my day. I'm in meditation. The rest of the time, I'm with my family. The rest of the time, I'm doing readings. There's no way. And you know, I don't know if that older lady has actually ever been a witch. If she ever was a serious practitioner, she is not now. She fell from grace because 4 years ago was when the downfall came. Because you became obsessed with people instead of handling your business. I don't think about these people most of the time. Y'all, I swear to goddess, 3 or 4 days ago, I'm sitting here chilling. All of a sudden, they're doing a show about me. I mean, this has consistently been the story throughout the years. I'll be sitting here chilling, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, there is there's literal false news being made. These people were scamming you guys. They actually had a GoFundMe trying to raise money for being victimized by me, and I've done nothing to these people. I mean, the listen, the drug addicted prostitute over in Florida, she actually did a Save the Children drive where she was collecting donations for my children. Literally had her PayPal in the chat saying, Jamila, 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 collecting donations. And so I'm sitting up here looking and I'm like, okay, I'm going to expose these people on my main channel because it's like, wait a minute. If you're a real witch, why are you on here doing this? What is this? This has consistently been the story for years. I've been literally, guys, I swear to goddess. I think I know it was around the holidays. And I had literally just came back from the grocery store. I had my turkey. I bought my turkey. I had just put all my groceries up. And I sat down and I got on YouTube. There's a show in the suggested saying Terrell Fraud Jamila. This has been going on for years. Like, y'all, I swear. And they say, well, we're powerful witches. We have a network. Well, I'm sorry. You said that I was weak. You said that I was nothing. The first excuse was, I mean, their excuse for years was that I was abusing my children, which was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. They said the just the sickness that's in these people. You guys realize that this has been going on for 4 years. It's over. It's over as far as I'm concerned. And then said that I was losing. Well, how is it that I'm losing, but I'm still my business successfully? I'm a little perplexed by this situation because I had a leak in my house that was okay. Yeah, but yeah, everybody has problems. Yeah, I had a leak in my house. We're moving. End of story. You could see my obsessed ex-girlfriend in the chat room saying she's not going anywhere. She's not moving because they want to know where I'm at. It's sick. And y'all know it's sick. Yeah, said I was losing. Said I was a failure. Said that I failed as a parent. What the? I ain't even done raising my children. What are you talking about? Like, I'm a little confused here now. Like I said, it's not as many people as it seems like, though. It really isn't. It really isn't as many as it seems. Okay, just to let you know, because I get more love than I do hate. Okay, but the hate that I get ends up with somebody knocking at my door. Literally, if these people were just talking crazy. Which I'm gonna tell you something. To go as far as to lie about somebody being a pedophile, that's pretty dog. That's pretty low. And they thought they would get away with it just because They was hanging out with my frenemy. This girl was a frenemy of mine for 20 years. And they thought we're going to totally get away with this because we've got her ex frenemy in our chat room. So that means that you're going to automatically get away with it because of that. Come on now. If anybody can see how weak that is, what is your purpose here? And then you know, I'm thinking, how can you ever expect to be taken seriously as a witch? And then also, it's not my job to control them. I'm not going to go and do shut up spells on them and stuff like that. I'm not going to do it. Shut up for what? See, you do shut up spells for people that are speaking truth about you. You don't do shut up spells for people that are telling lies. You don't do that. If somebody lying on you, then yeah, do a shut up spell. I'm sorry if somebody's telling the truth about something that maybe you did. I'm sitting back looking at them, literally, it's almost like I'm the queen bee and they're the workers. That's literally what it's been like. If I didn't have honey attached to me, then why are they attached? if you know what I'm saying? If I'm spoiled and messed up and da 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 da, then why are you here? That's I mean, that's the reality of it. So me being the alchemist that I am, I allow that energy to work for me at this point. But what bothers me is that it, in my opinion, it discredits witches. It makes people not want to take us seriously. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, witchcraft is real. I don't know about y'all, but I always have some kind of just amazing spiritual experiences to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I always do. And it just comes to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Is it my fault that I was born with these enchantments on me? No. So it's just and literally I think that the reason why they're purposely trying to make practitioners look bad is because they're frauds. That's what I honestly believe in my heart. I believe that they are working against all witches because of the behavior. And you know what? I'm here to expose it. You're right, graveyard dirt. You're right. And you know what? I actually had gotten inadvertently involved because I was involved with a certain feller who's in love with me. But it's just not good. It isn't good because at the end of the day, I came here on business. I didn't come here to play games. I came here to provide a quality service to my clients. That's why I'm here. And yeah, I do have financial goals. Absolutely. So what? You know how much energy it takes to do spell work? Yeah, I get paid to do spells for people. Should I be ashamed of that? No. It's what I enjoy doing. I love doing readings for people. I love showing people and inspiring people. That's what I enjoy doing. So why should I feel bad for what I'm doing? And I truly believe that these people are working with the church that is against witchcraft. That's what I believe. I don't believe that they're real, authentic witches. Look, I am many things. I'm a witch, I'm a healer, I'm a high priestess. I can call myself many of different things, a magician, a magi, a bruja. I can call myself a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, I am not evil to the point where I would attack somebody, even if they're a witch. It was a modern day witch hunt by witches. People want a witch. When they got stuff that they want done for them, they want a witch. They don't want nobody playing no games. If you had a hex on you, wouldn't you want a witch that knows how to remove that hex? Yes. If you needed healing, wouldn't you want a witch that can provide you with that healing? Witches don't hunt down witches. Since when? So that's the point that I'm trying to make to all of y'all. If that lady was a witch at some point, she's not anymore. I believe that demons have taken over her body. It is quite easy for that to happen in social media or YouTube. I know exactly who the demon is. I'm not going to say. You know, nobody wants to hear this crap anymore. My spirits are giving away money. They literally, my spirits are giving away money right now. They giving away money to people. Do you understand me? I asked the spirits to give everybody in my chat room earlier enough money to come and get a full reading from me, and they are going to get it. If I ask the spirits to send you anything, they're going to send it. You get what you ask for. The only reason why I even address these people is because I am a caring, kind, and compassionate person. Otherwise, I just ignore them. You see what I'm saying? But how do you have all these wonderful things going on in your life and you just sit back and you ignore people that are suffering, obviously? You know what? I'm going to tell you why. Because you are a kind and compassionate person. That is the reason why. If you sit and obsess with a group of vampires for 4 years over one woman, surely you're going to lose touch with reality. Surely you're going to start experiencing some mental illnesses. I mean, that's just all it is to it, mental and physical. I know that for me, baby, I go in there, get in that bathtub, and I don't worry about nothing. I know how to clear myself of stuff. Do they? I mean, this is getting ridiculous. So, what's up, Necromater? What is that? Necromater. I'm sorry. I'm kind of in a goofy mood, y'all. I'm really in a lighthearted mood right now. But you know what? I think it's time for us to move on. That just that's just what it is. You know who the most powerful person is that has anything to do with any of this? Is my ex frenemy, and she ain't near about as powerful as me because I had to save that heifer's life about 4 or 5 times. It's pronounced incrumatore. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that for me. I hope that you laughed. I'm sorry I wasn't being disrespectful, okay? That's about the most powerful person that's in that group, and trust me, I think that the power in that one is minuscule, okay? I'm just telling you, and I'm talking about personal power. Okay, cool. I'm talking about personal power, man, for real. Like anytime you can step into a group of people and literally possess them into going along with your crazy, neurotic, obsessive, thing, because I did have a sexual relationship with this person, and this person is still obsessed with me. Okay. And it's like, well, that was in the past. Why are you doing this to these people? These people have done nothing to you, you know? And see, I can see what's going on. The people that are the puppets, they have no idea what's going on. I tell them all the time, can't you see that you're a puppet? Now it's getting to the point where they just all pull each other's puppet strings every day. Y'all, I can't do it. I can't do it no more, man. I can't. It's literally a joke to me now, and like I said, if that older witch was ever taken seriously, she's not taken seriously anymore. I mean, imagine that somebody that I mean, literally, it's so funny, y'all. It is. It's just so hilariously funny. And then when you look at this person, it's like, dang, did they kill this person and clone this person? Because, like, what in the world? Somebody that would literally, well, you know what? Maybe it's just that this person is exposing themselves as a fraud. Maybe all these years this person wasn't a real witch because this person been on YouTube for over 10 years. So maybe they just gave her the rope to hang herself. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. And I know my ex friend of me knows my power because I remember I did a breakup spell on her and another friend of hers as I got jealous of their friendship, and I did a breakup spell and the chick moved to Arizona. So she knows my power. I'm doing good, Rainbow Raspity. Thanks. I'm still up. Y'all know I like to meet the sun sometimes. The sun will be coming up soon. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm up. Normally I wouldn't be live at this time, but I'm live because I just got to say it, man. I gotta speak the truth. I can't stand lies. I can't stand lies. I can't stand it. Especially when and I'm like, well, who exactly are you talking about? Because the only person that you've been talking about is me, and the only other person that I've been talking about is you. So you've got to be talking about me. Ooh, y'all should see what this candle is doing, y'all. It is beautiful. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to show it to y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. I thought I could. I was about to say, y'all see how that incense smoke. I mean, it was doing something different. It stopped, y'all. I'm gonna see if it'll do it again. My grandmother sent me that what's that hourglass through the spirit realm. She sent that to me. She said you need to use that for your spell work. My grandmother kept hourglasses, but she had the flat ones. It was doing something really beautiful. It was a bunch of spiritual activity going on over there. That's all I know. But y'all, did y'all get to see it? I don't think that y'all actually saw it. If it starts doing it again, I'll show it to you because now the smoke is just going straight upward. But at first it was like dancing with the flame. It was engulfing the flame. It was really, really pretty. So anyway, you guys, I don't even know what to say, guys. What I will say to you is this. It's been exposed. That's all it is. When people that are able to expose all of your enemies and literally destroy them at the same time. This is amazing. So my enemies destroyed all of my enemies. I don't even know how I pulled that off. I think that's just a sick gag that the spirits played on these people. Anytime my enemies, known enemies, right? Anytime they're able to step in and literally destroy, and they didn't even have to. This wasn't even necessary. How was any of this necessary? It was never necessary. Y'all remember when I first put up this channel? We're going to go back and look at my very first video. I want you guys to go back and look at my very first video on this channel. My very first reading on this channel. I was doing voiceover readings. I had clients within 3 days. Okay. So, none of this was even necessary for the growth of my business, for the growth of my channel. It had nothing to do with anything. It's just irrelevant. All of the lies and the deception and the crazy. And I'm just telling y'all that I'm not for all that drama though, guys. I'm not. I'm not for all the drama. I like my peace, man. I like my quiet. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I love peace and quiet. I am a very, very peaceful person. I've always been a quiet person, but I've always been able to speak up when it was necessary. Okay. Even when I was in school, if I had to speak up when it was necessary, I had to. And I've literally been defending myself for years. I mean, these people made up so many horrible lies about me. It was awful. And, being that I survived all of that, I give nothing but credit to the Most High and my spirits. Because people could have believed that stuff, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was some disgusting lies that were being told. I just, and you know what? Nobody had ever said things like that about me before, ever. Not that I knew of. You see what I'm saying? So it for me, it was like I wanted to speak up for myself. And, they continue to do it over and over and over and over and over again. You know what? You heard a tap on your wall, Rainbow Raspity? Yeah, you better go ahead and do that. Say that exorcism incantation. Because I'm telling you, boy, these demons are out here and they are I mean, they are really, really wrapping themselves around people. And those of you that are not under possession like that, y'all very lucky. Y'all are very lucky to not be under that kind of possession to where you're not aware of what you're doing, to where it's like, wait a minute. Hey, listen, we can all see you. Like, what is it that these people don't get about that? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I think that it's all about attacking real witches. I'm sorry if I was born this way. I can't help it. I've always been a witch. Ever since I was a baby, I was communicating with the dead. Ask somebody that knows me. Ask my auntie that raised me from a baby. You see what I'm saying? And like, I think Hollywood was taking some of my stories too, because I felt like I was the little girl in Poltergeist, because that was the stories I grew up hearing, the legends of myself. And I'm gonna tell you something, my whole family don't hate me. Thank you. Thank you, Incrumatore. Thank you. I grew up listening to legends of myself, and people telling me about who I was, but I was still in sleep mode. I wasn't ready to wake up. I didn't really wake up until I was in my probably not till I was in my 30s. But then again, I was still woke because I knew what I had to do as a mother. I was always at home with my babies. I never left them for days at a time and left them with people. I was always on point with my children, and that's why they are the beautiful children that they are to this day. And for you to try to find fault in what I've done for my family, which I've done the best that I could for my family, like any other mother, that's like the worst thing that you can do, is to judge somebody as a mother, but you're not judging the father. I mean, it was for 4 years straight. Oh, your kids don't want to live with you. Your kids don't want to be with you. Well, no, they had to choose between me and an unknown place that they've never been and their father won. Do I have to feel bad about myself because they wanted to be close to their daddy? No. Especially my oldest daughter. She's a daddy's girl. She always had been. So it's not just the woman to consider, it's the man too. But all parents have to do what they have to do for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So it was this judgment that was placed on me that wasn't even, first of all, you are not given the authority to judge that. You're not. You're not given any kind of authority to judge anybody. So I'm saying this to people. This is my spiritual path. You don't know what could have happened to me if I would have stayed in Kansas City. You don't know why Spirit led me here, and you don't have to know. I don't owe an explanation for that. Right now, what I'm doing, and I feel confident in saying this, right now what I am doing is I want a house big enough for all of my children and my grandbaby. Is that wrong for me to want that? No, it's not wrong. I've done nothing wrong. So how are you gonna trial me? This person said she was gonna put me through trials, or I'm going through trials. What? Excuse me, who are you? That's what I would say to somebody that does that, that just, what if, okay, in social media, when somebody starts saying things to you, and it would be the same thing as somebody walking up to you on the streets and saying all this stuff to you. And it's like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm a psychic. What? Well, you way off, hon. I'm sorry. Okay. Sylvia Brown ain't gonna be giving you a call from the afterlife, honey, because you way off. Y'all, anyway. And then what does some y'all, I'm telling you what I know. Look, I gotta go because I'm about to get ready to take my butt to sleep because I done got tired. What time is it? 6 o'clock. I will see y'all a little bit later. Okay. Or maybe I won't. I'm probably going to be gone for a couple of days just to let you guys know. Yeah, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. But you guys know where you can reach me. Okay. Yeah. Good night. Y'all have a good night. Love and light to all of y'all. Peace and blessings to all of you. Seriously, I don't wish bad on nobody. But if you send me some bad energy, I'm going to send it back to you. Okay. Good night, you guys.